People can get involved in our theater many ways. We'll first start with volunteers, because without volunteers, we don't have anybody. In fact, we are an organization of volunteers. They can come and help us in marketing. They can come and help us fundraise. They can come and help be in the plays as actors. They can come and help us support in housing sometimes when we bring actors in. They can come and spread the word. They are our audience. They can come and give us ideas. If they're playwrights, come. Give us your plays. Let us develop them. Let us read them. They can come and be the voice of consciousness for us. It's very important for us to have feedback, what we're doing right and wrong, right? They can come and create a vision and a mission of always being moving forward. Mostly, I think, involvement is a very important word. They have to be involved. And that means commitment. You know, people are involved in all kinds of different ways, but they're just not committed to it. There was an old saying that if you can't stick to it, it ain't worth doing. And, you know, when I coach wrestling, there's this thing, you got to stick to it. And I think you know that there's this motivational kind of philosophy says, those people that have been the most successful on earth haven't been millionaires, haven't been brought by you know, their silver spoon in their mouth or have had a lot of stuff. They're people that have stuck to it. You know, just think about Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Janis Salk, Diego Rivera, Frida Kahlo, you know, Martin Scorsese. I mean, Charlie Chaplin, you know, Columbus, all stuck to it, you know. I mean, just think about it. Success is about sticking to it, having the grit enough to stand it. And I think that's involvement. If you ain't got the grit, get out of it, you know. And a lot of people aren't involved. They think they are. They don't stick to it, you know. There's an old saying, when the tough gets going, the going gets tough, right? The going gets tough, the tough get going. That's involvement. And I can see it. I've been on many boards where people are involved for the wrong reasons. It's not what's in it for them. It's supposed to be what's in it for the rest of us, right? And usually, if you take yourself out of the equation, then involvement becomes much better, because what happens is your involvement becomes not selfish, but self-giving. I'm glad you asked that question, because involvement is really important. And it's an ebb and flow. It's like a roller coaster. Sometimes there are really good times, sometimes there are really bad times. I think our theater company, and I think every other organization, needs to make it very clear of what you expect in the involvement. And you, as an organization, have to give them something that is good for their soul and their heart, and something that they are proud of. And that's what we have to work on. It's a two-way street involvement, you know. But I think that's what involvement is, you know. And people who stick to it, man, I just think about people who have given their life to something for others, you know. The guy who's trying to cure cancer right now. He's not looking for a paycheck, you know. Teachers. I mean, the greatest profession is teaching, you know. And if you get into it for the wrong involvement, you're wrong. But I appreciate that question. I think it makes you think. Donations are three kinds of donations for our theater company that are very important. I think they're important to any organization, but our company has to have these three. One is time. You have to donate time. You have to give time. And that's precious. You know, I'm looking at you, and you're a young guy, and I'm looking at me, and there is muerte going, hello, Billy, it's coming soon. Time is really important. In plays, you have schedule, right? It's all between the lines, time. So giving time is precious because time is money. You have to give talent. You can't be paid for it all the time because you're priceless. Your talent is priceless. So giving of talent is very important. What can you give to others in your talent? The gift of your talent to other beings that will make them more talented. The gift of treasure. Without money, nothing goes. It's why it's called the bottom line. The bottom line is the foundation of everything. And I hate to say that, but somebody's got to pay the rent. People have to get paid for their gas, you know. And you have to pay for royalties, for musical rights, for wood of sets, for material of costumes. I can't go to a guy in a lumber company and say, will you donate your lumber? It's very rare. Technicians, you know, they all get paid. They don't get paid as much because they do donate their time, but you have to pay them. So donating money is very important to us. If you could just think about it. If you gave us $1 and everybody in San Diego gave us $1, we would never need any money. $1. Everybody in San Diego could give $1. We'd be home free. So it isn't a lot of money. It's just that we do need, you know, funds to operate. In San Isidro is going to be very important because the value of people, you have to value them. You know, and people don't ask for much. But I think donating is very important. So they can go to our website, teatromáscaramágica.org, and donate. I was incredibly surprised that on my birthday, that almost 1,000 people donated to Teatro Máscara Mágica. Strangers, you know, that donated some money to our theater company. By the way, we're a nonprofit, and we're the company with the least expensive ticket to go see a live play. Our average price is $12. That's our average price. We give away thousands of tickets free. Because without exposure, we have no audience for the future. So that's why we need your donations. It's mostly to underwrite tickets for the underserved and keep our heads above, you know, we don't make a profit. So give. From el corazón, give. And I'll tell you, the gift that you give us is spread to many, many, many people through our voices in the theater.